All right, this is my latest build. I've been doing a few shorts and such on my channel for this truck. It's a 2010 M1097A2, and it's got real low mileage, a really nice truck. I have been doing my full restoration and build like I do on these, and this is just another one of those. So as you can see, I'm running the same as my last truck, and just so you know, I've had three Humvees. My first was a 998 1989, and that's the one that I have on my channel that has I did the 4L80E swap and a bunch of stuff. I built my own hardtop and all that. And then my previous truck was I think a 2005 M1097A2. And now this is my third truck that I've done, and it's a 2010. And as you can see, I have a style, a taste. This is just the look that I love on these trucks. And as usual, I do my 3-inch body lift, and that also includes cutting and re-welding in the lift hooks and also the front bumper. So you got to make sure when you do those body lifts that you do those little details. They really help the truck look finished and clean. And I run the 39-inch Canadian Mud Hogs, and I love the tread pattern because it's the same as the military OEM tires that come on these. The military, I forgot the name of the brand of them. I think the Goodyears. And anyways, it matches the same tread, so it's got that same Army look, the original, but it's 39s. So it's got that height, helps fill up the wheel well when you do the 3-inch body lift. And so you have no rubbing when you turn lock to lock on this, and I just love it. Brings your RPMs down a little bit, but even the speedometer and all is not really that much off. It's almost just a couple mile-an-hour difference. So that looks great, works great. I love that lift. I love those tires. This time I went with the brush guard from Western Kentucky Surplus, and also the doors. I bought brand new X doors from Western Kentucky Surplus as well, and I love those. Those are great. The only issue I did have with them, and I had to address, was the little clips that go under here and hold the handle in. They're like E-clips. They started falling off randomly, and so I removed them all and bought new ones and reinstalled it, and that solved that. So just keep that in mind. If you buy those doors, you may have to replace those clips, or I did at least. I got the antenna. I got the roof rack rails up there. That antenna is for show. This one here is the FM radio antenna back here. It's hard to see with the lighting. There it is. And then I also like to put that AM General on the tailgate. I love that look. I wish the newer trucks came with the embossed tailgates, but they don't. So I just buy I get some stickers made for it to match the same font and put those on there. That's what I do. I also got a full-size spare. My last truck I had a 37-inch for my spare, and I know it's not the right size, so it didn't match, but this time I got it right. So I got a full-size 39-inch spare on this, and I bought the swing out spare tire carrier from Plan B Supply, and that's what I have there. I like it. It's sturdy and it works. The other thing I got from Plan B was their hardtop, and I love these hardtops. They just work the best. They got the gutter right here, which is awesome for help keeping your interior dry, shedding that water like it should. The tops always go on and look well and fit well. So I love what Plan B does with those, and I'm happy with the spare tire carrier from them as well. As for the interior, I kind of go all out on these trucks. Well, it's in my version of all out. Some people do far and above, but this is what I do. So I go with the best top Jeep Wrangler seats, and the thing is why I like these is because they actually have a headrest, and so you can go the cheapest ones, which are the Smitty built, and they work, you know, but they don't have the headrest. So if you get rear-ended, these trucks don't have crumple zones. That energy is going to be, you know, it's going to come right through to you as a passenger, and you're going to get some serious whiplash. So you're going to want to have headrests. Lizard skin for the headliner and all along the body, all inside here. Rear wall, lizard skin. Got a sliding rear window that I put in. I built the back wall on my trucks, and so this is actually Kusa board. So I build boats and stuff as well on the side. Maybe I'll start featuring stuff like that on my channel. But that's a Kusa board rear wall, so it won't ever rot or rust. Basically it's fiberglass, and I got lizard skin on the back side of that, and the speakers, you know, all around. The air conditioning unit is under here. The I'm forgetting all my words, but we got the evaporator is under here. Cup holders, seat belts, and yes, so that gives you an idea of my interior. This is the front passenger. So I put a little pouch here for your phone, little accessories. Here are your AC vents. So my last truck I had forward and rear AC, and it was just, it was tight. This one I've been working on streamlining it, getting it to be more functional and not such a nightmare for the next guy if he wants to get to the doghouse, the back of the engine. So that's where I built an overhead console for this, and the AC vents for the passenger are right here and not in here, because I'm simplifying it so that this is 4 screws and this panel comes out. You can get right to the doghouse. So there's no wires, nothing like that has to be unplugged, just 4 screws. It slips out. I got a glove box here. So let me show you the other side. This is the driver's side, and so this is the overhead console that I got here, and I got the your radio and double din unit right there. We've got air conditioning controls over here, and I got some extra rocker switches, and this one here is the backup camera. So you flip that switch and it gives your spotlight, turns it on for your reverse light, and the camera also engages at the same time. So since Humvees don't have a detonant, I believe, that triggers the backup lights, they don't have that. So I just wired in a switch. So even if you're running down the highway or something, you can flip that and see what's going on back there. So that's just one of those little features that I got. And of course we got sun visors. We've got rear view mirror, wiper controls. And again, I ran all the wiring in a loom that runs down there and into for the batteries, for power and all that. It runs through that. That way you have no wiring here. It simplifies it. This can be popped right off, get to the doghouse, work on the back of the engine, piece of cake. So my last Hummer had all that integrated into the doghouse cover, and it just made it a bear to get all that stuff disconnected. And then I put a big plug to help simplify it, but still it's just a lot, because then you had AC vents you had to disconnect and the main wiring plug. So this way the AC vents for the driver are here, passenger on that side, it just stays back there. That can be removed, simplifies the whole deal. Got gauges. This truck had The odometer is reading 1,800 miles, and this truck looks mint underneath it. I mean, that's part of why when I bought this one at auction, I saw how it looked, and it looks so clean. I saw the diff covers down here, and they had the little stickers and stuff still on them, and it just looked beautiful. Brake pads, everything is like mint. The underside of the engine, the freeze plugs, everything looks brand new on this truck. And so I was like, that's what part of my reason why I bought it. And it's ran great. Just been a great truck. I'm really glad I bought this one. You never know when you get buying trucks through auction. You never know what you get. But I've been blessed. I've had good trucks so far. So again, these are the Western Kentucky surplus doors. The truck's all a little dusty, a little dirty. I've been running it, putting miles on it, just getting all the kinks worked out of it. And yes, so it has, again, 4 speakers, sound system, desktop seats. I love these. I like these newer trucks, the A2, I think it's the A2s and up. They have adjustable seats that can go up and down, forward and backwards. Then the older, like 998s, it's got like 3 little settings it kind of latches into, and it's not as plush. So I definitely like these newer trucks. And of course they got the 4L80E, which gives you overdrive, so you can get on the highway and your RPMs are not screaming as bad as they would be if you had the 3-speed TH400. All right, and now let me show you some of the engine work that's been done. I've deleted the original Army fan, the hydraulic fan, and I replaced it with Michael Vaden from Black Dog Customs, his thermostatic fan. My first Hummer, my 998, I also did this on my own with a fan off a Chevy, 6.2 diesel, and I was able to make it work. It was a bit of a fuss, but I got it to work. And again, I love that upgrade. Truck ran good, stayed cool. This one, I just decided to buy the kit from Black Dog, and it works great. Everything bolted right up. Good kit. Lets you delete all this stuff, and made the truck more peppy, runs quieter, temperature stays at just below 200 degrees, and it's a great modification. I also have the AC, the fans, and the condenser right here, all set. So you got cold air in the truck. But overall, I also replaced all my radiator hoses with silicone ones, new belt, of course, fresh oil, lots of stuff. I go through so much of these. I'm forgetting a ton of it. I don't have my list here. I'm just trying to get this video done and get some content out there. I keep forgetting to do this, so I'm trying to rush it a little. But yes, it's just a great running truck, and let me fire it up. The glow plugs do their thing. This truck also has the 200 amp alternator, so it's got some serious power if you're going to run some heavy duty electronics. Also, with thinking of electronics, voltage, I have on the passenger side the 2 batteries there. Replace those with new batteries, and I also have a Orion inverter. I think it's an 80 amp inverter underneath here. So that's in there, ready to go, and that's what lets all my 12 volt accessories pull power from. So that way it's evenly drawing 24 volt voltage off a 24 volt system, so that you can have your 12 volt accessories. Because if you run it all off of one battery to get 12 volts, it can cause one of the batteries to die sooner and just problems. So I use those inverters to get that. I also heard though that these 200 amp alternators have a 12 volt source on them, an output. So in the future, that's an idea too. And if you're doing this, you could maybe pull 12 volt power from that. I'm not sure if that would affect your batteries if you're still drawing off of one. I don't know, maybe someone in the comments has some knowledge on that. If you can still draw 12 volt off of one of the batteries, even though it has its own 12 volt source. Sounds like it would be a problem still. I'm not sure. Someone may know. All right, and the other thing I did is I wired this in. It's a 24 volt charger, and this is just a quick little plug. So this truck's going up north. It's already been sold. That way the new owner will be able to just plug this in over the winter. It can be trickle charged, keep it all up, everything good, batteries taken care of, and that way they don't have to pull the seat off, try and get in there, put the charger on it. It's just a simple plug, ready to go. Got a little grommet in there so the wires won't chafe. And I also know, and another issue running inverters is it had a little bit of a draw on the batteries. So I wired in a cutoff switch. So this cuts off the inverter power so that the inverter doesn't draw. It's a heavy gauge switch that can handle the voltage. And that way you shut that off if you're going to leave the thing parked for a few days. That way you don't have any extra little bit of draw on your batteries. Keeps them, because these trucks generally do have the 4L80E computer. The transmission computer in these trucks does draw on the batteries just by sitting. And so that compounded with the draw can cause your batteries to go down quicker than they should versus a normal car. So you just got to keep that in mind. All of these systems kind of run independently on their own. You kind of have to power everything down. Your lights, well, of course, lights in all cars, but the radio, the inverter, all these things. So you got to, and the AC system, you got to shut it all down separately. All right, so that kind of just recaps it, gives you an idea of what I've been doing. I haven't been posting a ton of videos, so I'm sorry. I'm trying to get more of this content out there, but it takes a lot of work. Each one of these is a long process. It seems like I get one done a year, and I got some other things going on. I haven't started my next truck. I haven't gotten one yet, so might be taking a break for a little bit on the Hummers. I haven't fully decided when I'm going to start my next build, so we'll just see. I have a bunch of projects I got to get going. I got an old Bronco, 79 Bronco. I've got what else? Got some old motorcycle. I got a boat. A lot of stuff going on. So I'm trying to get these projects under control, because you know how it is with projects. They start snowballing, and sure, that's a great deal, and you get another one, then it just starts adding up. So I'm going to probably try and get some of those knocked out. I may feature them on the channel, and maybe you guys would like to see that kind of stuff too. Also spearfishing, boating, all that too. I love all that. I've got a lot of interest, dirt biking, all this stuff. So but I love the Hummers, and I think I'll always have a part of me that will be doing these. So just hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, hopefully you guys can see this one around sometime. It's going up to Missouri, so it'll be up there and tearing it up. It's gonna get an undercoating. I'm gonna spray it with fluid film, because they're planning to drive it through the snow and the winters, and I just don't like letting the rust get out of control. So I'm gonna give it some fluid film on the frame in there, and yeah, just take care of it. So it's a great rig, and hope you guys like it. I love it. These are just my dream trucks right here. And so, well, thanks for subscribing and watching the channel, and I'll be getting more content out there with all these projects and other random things I got going on, and of course more Hummers in the future. All right, thanks.